Hello everyone. This is Mickey from the Spiritual Channel. What would you do if you could predict the future? How wonderful would it be if you had the power to cure the illnesses of your family, loved ones, and loved ones? Today, we will talk about Edgar Cayce, an American who is said to have had such amazing powers. About Edgar Cayce. Edgar Cayce was known as a prophet and healer active in the United States in the early 20th century and gave thousands of readings. It is said that he had access to the Akashic records, which contain all information about the universe, from past to future. Among the many miracles he performed was the case of a patient who had been diagnosed with an incurable disease, but made an astonishing recovery after undergoing treatment according to Cayce's readings. Cayce also predicted the outbreak of World War II, and many people were astonished at his accuracy. In this video, we take a closer look at the background of Edgar Cayce, who performed a wide range of mystical miracles, his psychic powers, his medical readings and prophecies, and even reincarnation readings. And we explore how Cayce's legacy impacts us today. Let's take a look at the mysterious and miraculous story of Edgar Cayce. Edgar Cayce's early life. Edgar Cayce was born on March 18, 1877 in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, USA. From an early age, he loved playing in nature, and was especially interested in collecting wildflowers and learning about the properties of plants. Cayce's psychic abilities first manifested when he was just a child. He had the miraculous ability to learn the contents of a book in his dreams by placing it under his pillow while he slept. When his family noticed this ability, they were surprised and wondered. Cayce's psychic abilities manifested. As an adult, Cayce worked as a photographer until he suffered the misfortune of losing his voice in 1901. After losing her voice, Cayce tried every treatment available, but none worked. In despair, he became overwhelmed with his situation and feared that his life was about to end. One day, a friend suggested she try hypnotherapy, but Cayce was skeptical at first. But with no other options, he decided to make a final decision. Cayce entered a deep trance state and began prescribing specific treatments to help him regain his voice. It was then that Cayce discovered how to access the Akashic records and reclaim his voice from the information of the universe. While in a deep hypnotic state, Cayce gave detailed instructions and described treatments as if he had a different personality. His family and friends followed the instructions, and miraculously his voice returned. This incident marked the beginning of the full manifestation of Cayce's psychic abilities, which he used to give readings that allowed him to diagnose illnesses, predict the future, and reveal past reincarnations. Cayce medical readings. Among the Cayce readings, the ones that stood out the most were the medical readings. He had the ability to diagnose a patient's health condition and advise treatment. For example, one woman in Kentucky suffered from severe heart disease. Although doctors had told me there was no hope of recovery, after receiving a Cayce reading, my condition improved dramatically. Cayce recommended natural remedies and dietary approaches to restore balance to the body, and many patients recovered with his advice. His treatment methods were beyond the scope of medical science at the time, and many doctors were amazed by his powers. Prediction and prophecy. Cayce's talents were not limited to medicine. He also boasted an astonishing accuracy rate in the field of predicting the future. Among the events Cayce predicted were the Great Depression of 1929 and the outbreak of World War II. For example, Cayce predicted the Great Depression of 1929 several years in advance. He warned that great turmoil will come to the financial markets, and his prediction proved to be spot on. This makes many people curious about his prophetic abilities. He also accurately predicted the outbreak of World War II, and people around the world began to pay attention to his predictions. Cayce reincarnation readings. Cayce's readings, which allowed him to access the Akashic records, were not only about health in this life and predictions for the future, but also about past lives. He believed that by reading his clients' past lives, he could discover the causes of their current problems and issues. For example, Edna, a Nebraska woman in her 40s, suffered from an extreme fear of water in this life. Cayce's reincarnation reading revealed that in a past life she had been involved in a shipwreck and lost her life. Cayce allegedly gained this information by accessing the Akashic records, which explained how Edna's past life trauma was influencing her current phobias. Through these readings, Edna received specific advice on how to overcome phobias, helping many people to gain a deeper understanding of themselves. Edgar Cayce's legacy and modern influence. Edgar Cayce's legacy continues after his death. His readings are preserved and studied by an organization called R is an organization that spreads health and spiritual teachings based on the Cayce readings, and many people have benefited from them. His teachings have had a major influence on modern occult and spiritual culture. Edgar Cayce's ideas go beyond mere psychic abilities and include deep philosophical teachings. He valued the spirit of love and service, and preached self-improvement and contribution to others. Cayce's teachings have influenced many people, and through their practice, many have regained their physical and mental health. Many have benefited from his teachings, which promote self-understanding and service to others. Lastly, Edgar Cayce continues to influence many people today with his incredible abilities and profound philosophy. His readings have the power to see into the future, interpret the past, and heal the present. Thank you for watching until the end. Did you get a taste of Edgar Cayce's world? Please look forward to the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. We also welcome your insights and experiences in the comments section.